Hey everybody, Syntax here. Quick little disclaimer about the series that you're about to see. It's designed for people learning Build 41, maybe experiencing Build 41 for the first time at Project Zomboid. I put a lot of work into this. It's not your standard playthrough of Project Zomboid. It's going to cover pretty much everything that I know, my tips and tricks, and also the mods that I'm using. If you're interested in what I'm using, there's a link down below the video, and you can subscribe to all the mods. Hope you enjoy it. Well, Danny, because this is not your normal type of Project Zomboid playthrough. Well, to put it quite simple, I am you and you are me. And together we're going to tackle this sandbox that I've created. No, and I'm not going to tell you, that is part of your job to figure out where you are currently located in Kentucky. I'd grab that rolling pin though. It is a good starter weapon. Okay, well I'm going to use this opportunity while you're checking out the front of the building to talk about our first mod pack that's in the series, which is going to be the Pillows Random Spawn Points. What Pillows does, it gives you over 900 different spawn points and completely unique scenarios, because whether you like it or not, Danny, you're probably going to die at least once, twice, maybe even 3 times during the series. I do have a lot of confidence in you. But I'm real, man. This game can be brutal at times. It might be worth checking out that vehicle over there. It is a nice ride. And what makes it so nice is that the second mod that we're going to talk about in this pack is the KI5S. All of his vehicle mods, which are available on the workshop, are all high quality, and I recommend grabbing them all and putting them into your sandbox. Oh, Danny, don't be such a pessimist. There'll be plenty of vehicles for you to find. That is correct. This is Biffo of Rosewood. So at least we know where we're at. But definitely be careful. One shouldn't be too much of a problem. There you go. Yeah, definitely want to be looting any zombie that you do happen to end up killing. Sometimes you do find good loot. I would be careful, Danny, behind you. I know, just trying to help you out, man. Maybe we can get into Spiffos through that window over there. Maybe you should try breaking it. Make sure it's clear. Oh, Danny, that is the sound of the next mod that we're going to talk about, but not quite just yet. Oh, it's definitely moving the herd. And if I were you, I would definitely grab a quick bite and maybe do a little bit of scavenging. And you might want to slip out that back window again. Maybe try keeping a low profile. Good idea keeping a low profile. Good idea when, you know, zombies are on the move. He might have saw you. Yeah, he saw you. There you go. Oh, you know what you could do? Why don't you, loot and turn those things into ropes for me? I'll tell you about it a little bit later. Yeah, you might want to grab that key as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and that That's for that van over there? Okay, well, you might have to do a little bit of killing to get to it. That would be a good idea. Okay, so there is a base location that I tend to like to use. And, oh look, it even got fuel. And so what you can do is just, it's one building over, so go ahead and head over there. Well, it is a hotel, so you know what, Danny? I'll have you, why don't you go clear out kind of the Zeds from there, and then I'll tell you what we're gonna do next. I know. But trust me, my job is a lot harder than yours. I just got a couple more to deal with. Alright, so, Danny, try to sneak up on this one and try to get him a whack behind the head. There you go. Yeah, so there is a mechanic if you can stealth up to him. Just wait till you get a bladed weapon. But if you can stealth up to him and hit him with a blunt, sometimes it knocks him out in one shot. There you go. And look, another key for you to get. Another vehicle to search, and maybe this one will have gas, maybe it won't. Oh yeah, check it out, a firearm. Yeah, Danny, I would not recommend discharging that weapon in the area. It does look cool, but you know, and we will talk about firearms at some point. But for now, let's just kind of figure out if this is going to be a good place for us to stay for the night. Yeah, there's lots of storage here, lots of little places where we can store stuff. Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you grab that sheet and then go ahead and craft a bag out of it. Yeah, and that's going to be about the next mod we're going to talk about, which is the improvised backpack mod, which just gives you some real quick, easy, craftable starter bags. Finding bags could be kind of hard in this game, and that's the whole point of it, Danny, is just to have a good starting way to we can get a little bit of storage. My apologies. Yeah, I forgot to mute the phone, but we got more important things to tackle. So why don't you just get that inventory sorted out there, and let's go see if we can find where we're going to stay the night. Yeah, there is sounds like there might be a zombie maybe inside this room, maybe. Why don't you check it out for me? You know what you can do, Danny? Go ahead and knock on that door. You're looking to see if it kind of responds to you. Knock back. Okay, I guess just go in. Yeah, this is definitely where we're going to be staying for the night. But do me a favor. You need to go secure the rest of the hotel. It's a very good location. There's lots of stuff that we can disassemble. Yeah, things seem to be quiet again. Yeah, the zombie kind of maybe went about his business. But once we finish, you know, kind of securing, or you finish securing this compound here, we need to get some food, some basic food. Yeah, I would. Why don't you head over to the grocery store and then we'll take it from there. Hey Dan, you got more work to do. Seem to be getting a little bit better with the weapon. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, there is a lot of fresh food. See we have power still right now. A lot of that fresh food, if it's not refrigerated, will definitely get rotten. So you definitely want to eat that stuff first before you start dipping it into canned food. But why don't you do me a favor and loot up, and then we'll head back to the base and kind of figure out what we're... Yes, exactly. When you grab exactly what you need. That's a good tip. Don't grab too much. Keep your weight down. We just need enough food for maybe 1 or 2 nights, and then... we need to get off and kind of get our area kind of secured. Told you there'd be tons of opportunities to get vehicles. Hey, maybe it's for that truck over there. Man, Danny, you're lucky. Another vehicle full of fuel, or at least quarter tank. Definitely gonna have a lot more storage space than the van. Oh, wait a second. Yes, there's a trailer over there. Yeah, definitely go check that out. That will do wonders as far as for being able to transport heavy items around. Okay, and while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about the next mod in the mod pack, which is the AutoStar Trailer mod. And this mod does is it adds a bunch of different trailers. If you wanted to be a scavenger, live out on your own in an RV, you're able to do that with this mod. There's light carts, there's all sorts of different trailers that have multiple functions, and it's really cool. Kind of adds a lot of variety to the game. Got quite the collection of cars going. Okay, so let's see. Danny, you got food. You got at least a little bit of food. We've got transportation. We got able to carry a bunch of items with the truck and the trailer. I think what the next thing you need to start working on is maybe trying to figure out how we're going to fortify and make this base a little bit more safer. So what I'll have you do is maybe gather your stuff together, and then we'll head to the nearest place, maybe where we can find some tools. Yeah, maybe we can start there. We'll start at the auto parts store or the shop. Okay, Danny. So how did you end up doing on your looting? Okay, well that might be understandable because of the new loot distribution in the latest patch. Tools that maybe for home improvement aren't necessarily going to be found in a auto part repair store. So you might be needing to look for a hardware store for something like that. Oh yeah, well, for good thing you brought that up, because remember a little bit ago we were talking about, I wanted to talk about a mod that was installed that might make things a little bit more interesting and spicy when it comes to the old helicopter event. Well, I think right now is the perfect time to kind of bring it up. Actually, what I'll have you do is take a look outside real quick. Yes, and there is definitely nothing normal about this event. So the mod that is installed inside this mod pack is the expanded helicopter events mod. And this is a really, really cool mod. It adds a whole bunch of different new kind of meta events that go on. I'm not going to spoil them. We'll kind of experience them through this series. But Danny, I do recommend stay inside. It's going to help you out to stay alive. I would maybe, vote maybe not to do that. Maybe stay inside during the duration of the event. Just simply because, as you can see, those zombies they're on the move, and they're not going to be the only ones on the move. They're going to... Okay, well, I guess if you think that you need to go... Okay, well, take it slow. Danny? Yes, I did mention that earlier, so you might want to get out of here. Maybe think about returning back to base. You did a pretty good job backing up there. Oh, I'm sure you are. Ah, home sweet home. Maybe. I mean, there are definitely a couple zombies on the move. Maybe you can clear them out? Okay, yeah, Danny, that might be that's probably the better move, the wiser choice, I would say. Man, that's some pretty fancy driving. And that's a good thing to bring up because, vehicle damage in this game does occur. So, smashing, zombies as you're driving definitely is something that you don't want to do if you want to preserve the life of your vehicle. Vehicle components can be swapped out, just like we were at that, the auto parts store. So what are you thinking? You're gonna you're driving to the outskirts? Okay. Okay, all right. I trust you know where you're going. Okay, yeah, there is something different. Okay, Danny, welcome to Grapeseed, Kentucky. This is another mod that we've installed. And I didn't tell you about this one. But yeah, it's got a whole bunch it's not the biggest of towns, but it's got about 20 commercial buildings, lots of custom items. That's what's really cool about this mod. It's a little bit north of Rosewood, as you can see. So why don't you check it out? Yeah, another key. That is a sick looking car. I mean, it's got kind of a Corvette kind of look. Oh, in typical Danny fashion, look at that. Yep, a full tank of gas. Danny must be something about the luck that he has when it comes to vehicles. Okay, so yeah, it is definitely a hardware store. So maybe check around back. Locked. Okay. Well, what do you think? Okay. Yeah. You're the boss. It is fairly quiet here. That is probably a good idea. Check it out. So this also looks like it's a auto part repair store. So maybe we could even restore the vehicle a little bit here if there's any damage. But one thing that's good about this particular location is Grapeseed. This is a good starting point if you do want to get lots of tools. And knowing Danny's luck, he's probably going to get exactly what he needs. So, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, what are you doing? Oh, closing it up? Yeah, that's probably a good call, too. Nobody's going to sneak up on you. That's why you have one. Especially when power goes out, you're going to need that flashlight. Okay, toolbox. Well, we would hope so, and Dan, your luck has been nothing but lucky on your side, so I imagine you're going to get we already got a saw. Okay. So, yeah, we're definitely on the right track. And wouldn't you know, he's got, yeah. And we will definitely get into about how we're going to barricade back the base, but, now we need to find just maybe a couple more items. Yeah, you definitely need to find the hammer. I think the hammer is the only thing you're missing. At least from the basic tool set. And we'll talk a little bit more about what we do with these particular tools a little bit later. Running out of spots. Running out of options. Oh, of course Danny gets a hammer. Yeah, Danny gets everything that he wants. Yes, definitely. Everything you need to get started. Oh, well, I would maybe recommend against that. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you what you're about to encounter. But I guess you'll have to find out on the next episode.